Hey everybody, it's Ray here, and today I've got a very special guest who's going to talk about a product that's been around for quite a while, but now has a brand new version that's going to really help you with your marketing, especially my personal favorite part is ranking videos better, because that's kind of my thing, you know. But it's going to work on all the different things you want to rank better. It's the one and only Josh Zamora. Josh, welcome. We haven't had you on in ages, it seems. But it's good. I think both of us collectively are about 100 pounds lighter than the last time we talked. So
easily, yeah. Great to be here as always.
So tell us a little bit about DFY 3.0, because, you know, we've seen 1.0, we've seen 2.0, and DFY Suite 3.0 is now out. And I know it's something that I've used for a long time to rank my videos and websites. I don't rank websites nearly as much. I hire out for most of that. But videos definitely. But for everybody that does websites, this is a huge product for that. So you want to tell everybody a little bit about what it does and why it's such an important product?
Yeah, absolutely. So pretty much we've made getting high quality syndication as easy as possible. Pretty much literally we do it for you at the end of the day is what we've built. Because I do have other syndication products, and they're, you know, obviously very popular as well, but there was always that thing where I wanted to always make it easier, better, and faster for people to get quality syndication. So what we decided to do was just create a platform where we do it for you. So Done For You Suite is the result of that, and it's actually the result of a product before that. We actually rebranded it. So the original product was actually Social Robot. And that was a downloadable, installable program that you would have to do everything. So you'd have to create the account, you have to pay for proxies, pay for Captchas, all that stuff. And it worked extremely well, but it was a pain in the butt to do all of that process and pay for the proxies and pay for the Captchas and all that stuff. So when I posed the question to my partner, I'm like, can we eliminate all of that? Can we do all of that for him, for people? And he took on the challenge, he did it, and that's where 1.0 was born. And then from there, we've continued to make the product better, faster, easier, and more powerful as well. When we first started with 1.0, we only had about 200 different sites that we syndicated to. And now in version 3.0, we have up to 1,000 different sites that we syndicate to, but not just 1,000 different sites, but multiple different platforms. So we started off with just social sites and wiki sites, and then we went to Web 2.0 sites and blogging sites, and now in 3.0, we went above and beyond, and we bought some very powerful domain names to build a PBN that we syndicate to now as well. So nice. We've really taken it to the next level. And on top of that, I mean, we have about 7 to 8 major upgrades that we've released. I don't know if you want me to continue going into that or...
Well, I'll tell everybody out there, you know, a lot of what you said goes over my head. Yeah. I understand what you're doing. I understand why it works, but I will say technically it goes over my head. But one thing I do want to point out now, when you talk about syndication, essentially what, for the small-minded people like me that don't understand all this stuff, essentially you're kind of building almost like a whole bunch of really good backlinks. Is that kind of the idea behind it?
Yeah, exactly. Because when it comes to ranking videos, there is pretty much 3 components to it. So there's the keyword research part, there's the optimization part, which for the most part, most people can figure out. You know, that's you read a few PDFs or you watch a few videos and you can kind of figure that out. And then the final part is the actual syndication or the backlinking part. So that's usually where, you know, people run into roadblocks because it can get pretty technical. It can get, you know, just go over a lot of people's heads. So this is another reason why we wanted to put this together, because even if you have no idea what syndication is, if you have no idea what SEO is, you have no idea what backlinks is, all you need to know how to do is fill out a few boxes and use Done For You Suite to get rankings for your videos or sites or whatever it is. So it's actually very good that you know, there are people watching this that are technically challenged or don't truly understand the whole backlinking process, because with Done For You Suite, we do it for you.
Nice. And to tell a little story, now I kind of understand it because I've been using DFY Suite for a long time. And I also used to use a few other different products back in the days. And, you know, one great story that I've always told, and I think I told the story on the past versions of DFY Suite, is I had a product or a video that I had put out, and for whatever reason, it wasn't ranking well. It wasn't on Google, and it was for a product and for a product launch. I was trying to launch Jack, and I'm like, man, I always get my videos right to page 1. Why is this not showing up? And I went through and I looked at the process, and what I realized was I had skipped the step of doing all the syndication. Just kind of slipped my mind for whatever reason. I did, I set everything up. I didn't do the social syndication. And by the way, the social syndication then was a lot weaker. It was, it was Facebook and Twitter and Digo and Dig and Delicious and, all those sites. And what I did was I said, oh, well, you know what? I'm going to record this. And I wish I still had the recording. It's out there somewhere. But I did the recording where I showed, look, my video is not here. I'm going to see if this social syndication stuff works. I ran it through the program that I was using at the time, because this is a long time ago. This is before DFY Suite, actually, that this was happening, years and years ago. And ran it through there, and boom, within 5 minutes, I was #1 on page 1 on Google. And now, granted, this wasn't for, dog training. This was for a specific product where obviously the competition isn't fantastic, and it was easy to get to page 1, but the point being is we were nowhere. 10 pages deep into Google we're searching, and there was nowhere. We ran it through the social syndication, and boom, it jumped right to #1. So that to me just told me, okay, this is what really, really works, is getting this social syndication done. And that was on a very low level. It was like, one Twitter account, one Facebook account, one Dig account, one Digo account, one Delicious account. And now, of course, you got tons and tons of these sites, plus the PBNs, the private blog networks and all that. So it makes a huge difference for that. And, it's exciting for me.
Yeah, absolutely. And because when you think about it, you are pretty much, if you're focusing on YouTube specifically, you're leveraging their authority. So you just sprinkle in a little bit of syndication, and boom, you can get to that first page of Google and YouTube. Yep. And the good thing is, you said, it wasn't for a competitive keyword, but that's one thing that I actually recommend, especially for people just getting started. Go after those low-hanging fruit, because the competition won't be as tough, right. But at the same time, you'll get much more targeted traffic, because if you're targeting a very specific product, you're going to get very specific traffic for that product name. So that actually works to your benefit, especially if you're brand new, because there's a lot less competition, and you're going to get a lot more targeted traffic, because you're going to get better conversions because people are looking specifically for that product.
Yep, going for those buyer keywords, that always helps. And if you're in the launch space, like I always, everybody was going after product name. I always went after product name bonus,
Yeah.
And that always did really well for me. I would always dominate that. Even if big name competition was out there trying to go for the actual product name, I would always show up for that product name and bonus, and it would always bring in sales. So it worked very, very well. Now, I've talked a lot about video because that's kind of my thing, but this is not just for videos. This is for a lot of other things. Tell me some of the other things that we could be doing with this.
Yeah, absolutely. So if people are, ranking affiliate niche sites, this can work perfectly for that. If you're trying to rank Amazon listings, you can do that as well, and you're leveraging the authority of Amazon. Nice. If you're trying to rank your e-com sites as well, if you're obviously working with clients. If you're trying to rank in the Google local and you want to get some citations and things like that, boom, you can do that as well. So there's multiple different things that you can do this with, because at the end of the day, getting good quality syndication still plays a big role in getting to the first page of Google. So there's so many different ways that you can do this.
I love that, and this audience, most of the people watching this, the citations thing probably made their ears perk up. They got excited about that, because most of the people that we deal with are dealing with local business, either their own local business or they're helping clients with that kind of stuff. I have a couple of local businesses. I'm going to be getting a lot more work done on that, which is good. And one of the things that we've been talking to people about for a while is that Google My Business listing. There's why aren't you backlinking to that as well? And I always tell people, when you put out a video, put the backlink to that in there so that you're getting some of that high authority there. But you could literally use DFY Suite on the Google My Business listing itself, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can go in there and submit any URL that you want. And one thing that going back to videos as well, I'm sure you do this as well, is I'll rank multiple videos for different variations of the same keyword, and then I'll create a playlist.
Yep.
The playlist is public, and then I'll submit the link to the playlist to get backlinks to the playlist, and that alone just helps trickle down to all the different campaigns that I have. So
and do it with your channel.
Submit any URL. Yeah. Do it with your channel, boost your channel's authority. Yep. Absolutely.
So it's a great thing. And again, tell everybody how hard this is to do, because I'll tell you, I've had syndication systems before. I had to go create all my little accounts and put them all in there and remember the names and passwords and put them all in there. And then I had to write articles and put those in there. So tell us how hard this really is.
Literally, people can go in there and submit campaigns in a matter of 15 seconds. And one big update that we did in 3.0 is we simplified the campaign submission process. So we're always looking to make things easier, better, and faster. And the way that we've simplified it is literally just 3 steps. So just 3 tabs. There's 3 options per tab, and that's it. And you're done. You can go in there and start getting quality backlinks literally within 15 seconds. And another thing that we've done as well, another big update is we've added multiple different language support. So if people are looking to get rankings in different languages, this was one of the biggest requests that we got from our users. So we've added, just about every major language into Done For You Suite so that you can get in there and submit campaigns in different languages as well. And some of the case studies that I'm going to be revealing further into the launch are actually in foreign language, in Spanish. Since I speak Spanish, I've been able to get some pretty cool rankings in Spanish, and I'll show that, more into the launch.
Love it. Yeah. And all the languages I was looking at, Russian and French and Portuguese and all of that. So that's a big, obviously I don't do anything in a lot of other languages, but many of the people watching this do. And so that's really good, because that's a question I get all the time. Well, will this work in such and such language? Well, yeah, now it will.
Yeah. Yeah. So and really it's such a big advantage too, to be able to do that, especially now that there's, so many text-to-speech stuff out there, and being able to target these foreign languages without actually having to speak the language. It really helps people out.
Love it. No, that's a great thing. And when it comes to this, getting those things out there, syndicating them out, it's something that I've taught literally, gosh, I don't even know how far back, way back in the day, I had a course that taught how to rank videos. And I love to say it, I don't know if it's true or not really, but I believe it was the first course on how to rank videos. And it was on Warrior Plus, who knows how many years ago now. And that was one of the very first things I taught, was social syndication with that. And it just plain works. And now this is going to a new level, because you don't have to put in all that time and effort. And, I've used systems that cut out some of that time, but you still had to put in all your own accounts. And the one that I used for many years, you could only have, literally about 16 accounts in there total, in different ones, because you could only have one Delicious and one Dig and, whatever it was. And that was it. It was easy to use, but very limiting. And this, I love the fact that you can really blast this out and, get lots and lots of syndication out there, and that it's very easy. And it's been easy for a while. It's not like 3.0 is, it is easier in some ways, but it's been easy the whole time, and that's why I love it. So
yeah, absolutely. And we're always looking to improve. And the reason that a lot of the other platforms are limited is because I have a similar platform like that it just takes so many resources and so much time to run a platform like that. So the fact that we were able to simplify it is huge.
I love it. It's fantastic. So let's talk about the actual launch of the product. So it's going to be coming out in 2 days, because we're recording this on Tuesday. So Thursday it's going to come out at 11 o'clock, I believe, correct?
Yep, 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, right on the dot. We'll be live. And we will be having an early bird for the first few hours. So, if you get there on the 20th, make sure you do pick it up. And if you've ever been on any of my sales pages, you know that I don't do fake scarcity. I don't believe in that. So if the page says that the price is going to go up, it is going to go up.
Nice. And what is our starting price?
It will be $33 for that early bird. Yeah, for the early bird 6 hours.
Actually, to be honest with you, I didn't even know it was that low for the beginning. So that's exciting, because I think it goes to what, 37 after that?
Yeah, it's gonna go to 37, and then I'm gonna most likely kick in the dime sale. And usually, I've been doing this same style of pricing for the last 2 years or so. And by like day 3 or day 4 of the launch, we're usually at around 45 to $50.
And that's
Just
still
because,
an incredible deal.
Yeah, absolutely. So, whenever you're on the page, it's going to most likely be the best price you're going to see it at. And right now, I mean, literally today, I've been getting sales for Done For You Suite 2.0. It still sells every single day, and it's selling for $97.
Yeah.
So it's a major discount.
And I can tell you, guys out there, some of the other well-known platforms, I won't mention a certain name, but there's some out there. They're charging $29 a month just to start, and they're very limited. You're not going to get, one, they're not going to create content for you. Two, they're not going to allow you to have more than one of each account, and they're limited on the accounts that they do have availability. And you're paying $29 a month. Plus, if you go over, you're paying extra. So this is one great deal that you're going to be able to get, especially if you jump in on that early bird for $33. I mean, you really can't go wrong with that.
And they don't have to do any of what you just mentioned. They don't have to create accounts. They don't have to write content. They don't have to do any of that stuff.
And by the way, in that other one, I always kept losing accounts too.
Yep.
So like, a month later, all of a sudden, half the accounts aren't working anymore. So this is nice that you don't have to worry about any of that. That's a real positive with this, because it is a lot of work normally to do all this stuff. So tell us a little bit about the upgrades that the people can get when they jump in on this, because that's always something people will ask about.
Yeah, absolutely. So upgrade number 1 is going to be the ability to lock in your discounted rate, since Done For You Suite is a credit-based launch. And it's very simple the way it works. One backlink that we built for you is 1 credit. And you have full control of how many links you build per campaign. So upgrade number 1 is going to be the ability to lock in that discounted rate to get monthly credits every single month. But during the launch, all you have to do is put down $1, and then that $1 locks in that discounted rate. Because if you do purchase additional credits inside of the members area, they are a lot more expensive. Even just on the regular sales page, we sell them for $97 alone. And then that's upgrade number 1, the ability to lock in that discounted rate. All right, so upgrade number 2 is going to be our Done For You indexer system. And what we've done is we've built our own custom link indexing system, and we built it right into Done For You Suite. So people, literally all they have to do is go in, tick on one box, and all of their campaigns are going to be submitted through our indexing system. Now, what exactly is indexing? Indexing pretty much means that every link that we built for you is going to get even more links built to those links. All right. Now, it does get a little bit tricky and technical to explain this, but pretty much all you need to understand, even if you don't know what indexing is pretty much that running an indexing service to backlinks that you build does boost your campaigns, okay? And the good thing is that it boosts your campaigns without you having to do any additional work. And with Done For You Suite, we do it for you. Now, if you go out there and you look for link indexing services, you'll see that many of them charge a hefty monthly fee. Because at the end of the day, link indexing works. It pretty much means that you are building backlinks to your backlinks so that Google can find more of those original links. All right. So if you do no indexing at all, usually you get about 20 to 30% of your links that count towards your campaigns. If you do implement indexing into the mix, then you get more towards the 40, 50, 60% mark. Okay. And if all of that just sounds like Chinese to you, then again, you don't even have to know what it is. All you need to know is that it does help to get you more results without having to do any more work. All right. So that's upgrade number 2. Upgrade number 3 is going to be a very special offer for My Video Spy. Now, My Video Spy is one of our most powerful web apps out there that helps you get live events ranked on the first page of Google. So pretty much, I'm sure that Ray knows how powerful live events are. They pretty much allow you to get first page rankings before having to actually make videos. So that's how we built My Video Spy. You can go out there, get first page rankings and then focus on just those that are ranking, okay? And the good thing is that it also allows you to quickly create campaigns that you can immediately submit to Done For You Suite. But on top of that, My Video Spy does so much more. It has a keyword research engine built into it. It has a competition spy built into it so that you can learn so much information about your competitors. It also allows you to track views of your competitors' videos, so you can know exactly how much traffic you could potentially get if you do target a particular keyword. It has an affiliate offer finder built into it as well. It's just a massive tool, and they get a very special deal for that during this special launch, so make sure you pay close attention to that. And then finally, the last offer is a very special discounted offer for Video Chief. Now, Video Chief is our done-for-you video creation platform. So we have well over 2,000 videos inside of Video Chief across multiple different niches, so that users can go in, download a video immediately, upload it to YouTube, do your optimization, and boom, submit it to Done For You Suite right away. So with this offer, we eliminate absolutely everything. So now when you pick up Video Chief, video creation, you don't have to do with My Video Spy. All of the keyword research and all that stuff is done for you in there. And then obviously Done For You Suite does the syndication for you. So with each upgrade, you get another piece of the puzzle to make your life a lot easier, okay? So that is the upgrades for Done For You Suite. And on top of that, if you're completely brand new to getting first page rankings, you will be getting a very special bonus, two bonuses actually during the launch, where I'll give you my complete keyword research guide so that you can know exactly how to go out there and do proper keyword research. And I'm going to also give you my optimization guide as well, so that you can get those first two steps of the ranking process complete the right way as well. So you're going to get keyword research, optimization, and syndication with this offer. So that's it. Make sure you pick this up and grab it during this very special launch week, so that you can get a very special deal.
Well, we had a little internet hiccup there and we lost Josh for the moment, but I think we got in everything that we need to know about this. DFY Suite 3.0, allowing you to rank your videos, rank your Google My Business, rank your websites, rank your blogs, anything that you want to rank, you can do by using this system and getting all that nice social syndication. As I mentioned in the interview, I've been doing this for years with videos, and unfortunately, in the past, it was a little more difficult to do. This takes it to a whole new level, allows you to have a whole lot more accounts for a whole lot less money. So I am really excited about this. I hope that you are as well. And if you want to get in on it early. Click the link down below. Get it for that lowest price possible before it starts going up. And of course, if you have any questions about any of this, please feel free to ask. And of course, be sure to check out all of the bonuses that we have down below as well. And we'll see you guys in the next video.